Hi everybody, and welcome again to Q&A with the Chiropractic Mentor. Now, today's question is a bit of a continuation from the previous one. Last time we talked about how to build a patient base, and today, to follow up with that, somebody asked me, how forceful or how firm should we be when we're recommending patients' treatment schedules? What should we say? How much can we convince a patient? And in that, therein lies the conundrum. If you are selling, if you are trying to convince the patient that they should come and see you, you run the risk of, losing your way perhaps. Personally, I make sure I tell every single patient that I don't ever want to force them into doing anything. They don't have to come back. There is no need for, there's no have to, there's no forceful need for them to come back. I'm always happy to work with them. I make a recommendation as to when, in my professional opinion and advice, they should come back for their follow-up treatment, but it is a recommendation. What they choose to do with that recommendation is always up to them. So you got to think, what do you stand for? What is your chiropractic sort of morality, and what kind of ethics do you have? How do you live your life as a person? Because your chiropractic self will be a manifestation of your personality, your personal life. And if your primary objective is to get as much money out of a patient as possible, then cool, that's your choice. We will agree to disagree at this point. But if, on the other hand, your idea is to provide as much value and help people and use these old-fashioned sort of potentially romantic notions of being a chiropractor, okay, so this is where you need to think, how do you communicate? And how, therefore, that will influence your communication with the patient. So again, get clear on what do you stand for, what do you want. That will tell you what you're comfortable telling the patient when they ask you the question. So again, I hope we have a bit of a think about all of that. Make it up as you go, as always. Stay awesome.